Restraint is the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to want me. Want you to want me. When your name is mentioned, go back or restrain is the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to. The love for your name can only pertain to the flame I got in my vein. I never complain when your name is mentioned. I can't hold back or restrain. It's the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to want me. Want you to want me. The love for your name can only pertain to the flame I got in my vein. I never complain when your name is mentioned. I can't hold back or restrain. It's the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to want me. Want you to want me. Your name can only pertain to the flame I got in my vein. I never complain when your name is mentioned. I can't hold back or restrain. It's the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to want me.
It's the mob, not the wop. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Get on in here. Get on in here. Hit that like button on your way in. Subscribe if you're not already, man. Holla at me in the chat. What you tapping in for? We in here for another one. It's been a few weeks, but we gonna get to it today.
I wanna see you fall through.
And we got some shit to talk about.
Quick, fast, I know just what they all do. But you can do it and it's all cool. Never see on me. Want you to want me. The love want me. Want you to want me. The love want me.
We ain't gonna be too long today, man. We ain't gonna be too long.
I wanna see you fall through.
Like, give me a few minutes to get set up, man. We're gonna talk about everything that's going on. We're gonna talk about backonfigg, besmirching, slandering my client, smack hammers. We're gonna talk about Boochie Bear Brown. Oh man, what they call it, the rise and fall of Boochie Bear Brown. And Inspector said the cop called him Crip. I ain't forgot about you. Yeah, man. Trap Lil Ross. He like hearing this weird shit. I'm gonna show y'all what I see. And with that, damn homie name is always in some bullshit. Let's go, y'all.
Another word, girl, I need you right now. I said the love for your name can only pertain to the flame I got in my vein. I never complain when your name is mentioned. I can't hold back or restrain. It's the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to want me. Just like I want you. Just like I want you.
She needs me, I need her, downtown, me first, me first, me first. She needs me, I need her.
I wanna pick your brain too. I wanna get the brain too. Tell the truth, I might even stand in the rain too. Just to make you rain too. So your last one to recognize your worth. All good, I let him go first. All good, I let you go first. I come right after, then second round the curve. Your name can only pertain to the flame I got in my vein. I never complain when your name is mentioned. I can't hold back or restrain. It's the flame I got in my vein. I never complain. I just want you to want me. Just like I want you. Just like I want you. Just like I want you. Just like I want you.
She needs me, I need her, downtown, me first, me first, me first. She needs me, I need her.
Let's go and get this shit going, man. Try to allow a little time for motherfuckers get up in here, but man, a monkey don't stop no show, or a bunch of monkeys ain't gonna stop the show. We're gonna get this shit cracking. We're gonna get this show on the road. like I say, man, we got a lot to talk about today. It's been some bullshit. I mean, are you not entertained? The internet has been very entertaining over the last week. But with that, it's been controversial, adversarial. Don't forget, you motherfuckers is playing with my client. If y'all don't know, Mopwack Law and Company is representing Smack in his ongoing litigations, and we're working around the clock, sincere due diligence to get this situation, to get the litigation mitigated. You know what I mean? The meeks are going down. We want the building, we want the house, we want the cars, we want them orange couches, we want the snack rack, we want the soda machine. When this shit is said and done, we're gonna call that shit Smackarella. And Heather and Terrell ain't even gonna be able to say the words fig or wear orange, and it's gonna be limited use on the word back. But I just want y'all to know, I got my client, and it's about to get real. But not just that, man. There's other things going on. Boochie Bear Brown has took a large fall, man, a huge fall, man. Inevitable. I seen it from a mile away. I know bullshit when I see it. But it's come out, thanks to point and shoot, this motherfucker can't even fight. And all that shit he been talking. And we're gonna get into all that too. They done fired his ass from over there at Viral Way. And he ain't got no sense to know when nojumper just used him for the content. His dumb ass went back over there to nojumper to get him the content when Pun them just gave it to you. But let's keep it calm. We'll come back to that. And Inspector said, the cop calling Crip, man, there's been more progressions in his bullshit. You know what I mean? Lies. And truthfully, the lies are in who this motherfucker wants you to think that he is, opposed to who he really is. Those are the lies. And we're gonna point it out. How they working in congruence to bring to do the nojumper shit, the interviews and shit. It's the rollout shit that we was talking about last week. And Trap Lord Ross. Turns out, allegedly, what I seen was some screenshots, allegedly from Damn Homie, to somebody, and they was asking her if she fucked with Trap Lord Ross, and she was like, yeah, he cool, but he into some shit. And I'm gonna show y'all what that shit is in a minute. But man, you know what? We'll start there. We're gonna start right there. And I seen this on Gangland Neen page, but I ain't seen it nowhere else. But I'm a motherfucker look at that screenshot, so hey, goddamn it. Yeah, but bear with me. Look, we're gonna find this shit. Damn homie Trap. See, these too long. Pause. These way too long. But this what we gonna do. We'll come back to that Trapler because it wasn't nothing but a screenshot. I'm gonna slip it in there. What we really gonna want to get into is motherfuckers playing with my client. We do not appreciate this shit. This is a serious ongoing legal matter. Like I say, we filed the cease and desist. What was that? On the 27th. And here it is. the 29th, and they are still besmirching and slandering my client's name. They think it's a game, but don't worry, it's gonna all get litigated out in court. But with that being said, we're gonna watch this video of T-Rail trying to make content out of our client. And just to let y'all see the bullshit that's going on. And we, like I said, we're not standing for it. It's unacceptable. Entirely unacceptable.
This message is for everybody out there. Smack will be replaced tomorrow. The show must go on. The show must go on.
You got my client fucked up. So, all right. Before we do all that, I want to walk through some of the shit that we want. Them bottles on that wall, them coming with us. That bench in the back, that's gonna be outside Coco's. Them orange couches. You remember how you said ain't no orange couches in Coco's? Yeah, we'll get back to that. Thea Cola coming with us. Them mics, let's see what we got. We got 550. No, them ain't the DBs. That's 450, 900, and that's another one behind your back right there. Hey, we want it all. I want the hat off your head. Excuse me, my client wants the hat off your head. And at the end of this shit, cause y'all is part owners, but we gonna see how that turns up in the contract. By the time we get through laying all this shit out in front of the courts, because at best, motherfucker, y'all gonna have a slither of that goddamn warehouse when me and Smack is through with y'all. It's about to get real, man. I promise you it's gonna get real.
This replacement will be woke. He will be vibrant. Will know every single topic. He will bring forth topics to the table. He will be an asset to the company.
I just want to say for clarity, this is slander. This is absolutely slander. You're besmirching my client.
He'll be an asset to everybody around him. He will not just come in here and sit down and look at the chat. He will not just come and sit in here and eat Lay's potato chips with hot sauce. He will not come in here with his breath stanking.
Slander. And we not standing for it. Let's start here, Terrell. First of all, Smack's money paid for this shit, not you. This building that y'all in, Smack's hard work paid for that shit. Sorella ain't got nothing to do with it. Sorella only got something to do with the Sorella side of it. But you know what? Since y'all want to merge shit and blur the lines and shit, not Sorella, not money for nails, now all that shit is on the table. And we want it. Y'all got my client fucked up. You think you can get on here because and play mental gymnastics with my boy because you smarter than him in your mind? What the fuck you to survive? You know what? We're not here for that. Stop slandering my client. Stop slandering my client. I can't say it no more. Stop it.
From the day before, he will not come in here pissy drunk.
Hey, now let me say this. Let's get real for a second. Not that we haven't been being real this entire time, but look here, man. It wouldn't be no motherfucking backonfigg if it wasn't for my client. You got that? Wouldn't be no motherfucker back on Fig if it wasn't for Smack, cause ain't nothing Fig about your sweet ass. Pause. And like I said, I fuck with you, T-Rail. Now, let me pull that back. Let me pull that shit back. I'm finding it harder and harder to fuck with you, T-Rail. I've fucked with you for a long time. When I first started watching, I'm like, see, I know a goofy, and let me set this up. I know a motherfucker who's not on that when I see one. So when you first came around No Jumper and this big hoop and all this other shit, I see your teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing through it. You know what I mean? I know you ain't no motherfucking gangs. You ain't on all that shit. This whole fucking talk and all that shit is all of a show. But over time, I grew to like your personality, who you were, how you conduct yourself, how your mind worked and shit. But you know what they say, man, the longer you let motherfuckers talk, the longer you let motherfuckers, the more you let them do that, the more they'll reveal themselves. And that's essentially what we're dealing with here, man. Over time, we done just seen this nigga really a fuck nigga, dog. He really a fuck nigga, bro. You see how this nigga treat these motherfuckers. And now, I ain't even gonna do that. We're gonna keep it on T-Rail. Without Smack, ain't nobody tuning in to no motherfucking initially. Ain't nobody turning this shit on to watch it. Damn sure not for Heather. Now, shout out to the Strawberry Decker. I ain't got nothing but admiration and appreciation for her and her campaign. But don't nobody want to hear you talk. We want to see you. We don't want to hear you. You get what I'm saying? And I don't say that with disrespect. Because it's not that you're a woman and you don't have a valuable opinion or what you say don't matter or no shit like that. It's just that that's not what this space. I never looked for that from it. But when you're on there looking good and you can offer some beneficial insights and shit, I see the value and I honor the value in that. But now that don't make Back on Fig. Back on Fig is made by Smack. The authenticity of this Smack motherfucker. I didn't know who the fuck Smack was, like, outside of seeing him and shit, but he didn't become a staple in a motherfucker's mind, not in your mind, but a motherfucker that you're aware of until after this shit, until Back on Fig. When they brought him on No Jumper, he had a little interview and shit. See, the TDE shit sold that I never would have clicked on if the TD wasn't at the end of the name. But going through that shit and it just show you how fake all this shit is. How motherfuckers will curate your character, curate how they want the world to see you and shit. And then, as you've seen, as we watched over the last few years, they just straight up undid that shit. That initially from the No Jumper push, they was curate. Like, let's go back. Y'all remember they brought Big Deal. His brother was pressing him like, how the fuck you interviewing ODM Slim, but you ain't interviewing nobody from the set? And that's how Smack initially gets over there and all that shit even starts. The ball even gets to rolling like that. You dig? So, some kind of way, I'm gonna come back, but just know that's gonna come back up, and not the matter of Big Deal being the one pressing the line saying that, hey man, you need to do this, you need to do that. But from my perspective, and just knowing how hierarchy, how shit flows, you know what I mean? That may have been Big Deal's concern. He may have really cared about that, but some tell me that he was given the task of pressing you or holding you accountable for that because of association, because that's your brother. I don't think he's the only one who was like, what the fuck? You over here interviewing them, but you're not interviewing us. And I should say, fast forward, now you say you replacing Smack. Smack ain't got nothing to do with it. And you gonna get somebody else and all that shit. And well, outside of the litigation that me and you and my client is going through, I wonder how the street litigation is gonna play out for this, because it's maybe you need to change. Nah, hey, I'm not a Hoover, so I can't tell you what you need to change. I ain't even gonna, but some shit might need to change around there, and that's in the lawsuit as well. So, like I say, and you know what, we're gonna let him do this, and because this is, and then we're gonna go over the cease and desist order that we sent to them on the 27th.
You remember that time you peed on yourself on my couch?
My client never peed on his couch. Emphasis, his couch. Y'all gotta understand, Smack is a part owner. So when they say that he did something on their shit inside of his establishment, there are legal concerns there, to say the least.
Right out there, you was so pissy drunk. You peed on yourself. When you go tell the lawyers you got on retainment, tell them I need a new couch.
Bitch, you ain't getting a new couch. You hear me? I ain't giving you a new couch. We want the ones in the back. But on top of that, you bitches gonna steam clean the motherfuckers first, because we want them in the condition that Smack's money paid for them bitches to be there. Who the fuck you think you is? Bitch, you'll be lucky if we let you keep one of them sodas out that fridge back there. You got the game fucked up, but you gonna find out.
Remember that time you done fell out here?
I ain't bringing up old shit. I just want y'all to know, all this shit is gonna get litigated in court. I'm letting you know. And we going through this, and I got my briefcase. I'm taking notes. Not that I ain't already took notes, but I'm taking some more notes. Y'all see this shit, motherfucker playing with my client, But that's because they think this shit sweet. But best believe, time gonna tell, boy.
And I had to say Smack is he couldn't make it. Or you remember that time you done left me out of deals, you didn't construct it, put money in your pocket. I got the text.
What deal? Like you know what? Slander.
Messages. You remember?
No.
Okay. Smack is not allowed in here.
Sound good, pretty good. Y'all, pretty soon, y'all ain't gonna be allowed in there. So get your little camera time, get your little shine. I'm glad your little girlfriend bought you a little backpack so you can do something. I promise you, your online operation is gonna be headquartered out of that backpack. In just a few months, we taking the house, we taking the warehouse. No questions asked. You can't keep the cars. No. You can keep the one work truck. You can keep the work truck, because I think that's tied to another business or some shit like that. Everything else, run it. The Woodland Heat, run it. The spot on Elvira, run it. We need all that.
Smack is not allowed in here. I took your name off the wall. Your name is off the wall. You're not.
And y'all just mishandling funds at this point, because the backonfigg account paid for that motherfucker sign. And so for you to take it down, it's just like, you just misappropriating funds and shit at this point. Like I say, all this shit, we're going to deal with it. I can't watch too much more of this shit. This shit is pissing me off.
Not allowed in here. Don't come in here. Make sure you got 4-5 lawyers on retainment.
He don't need 4-5. He got the best one. He got the best lawyer in the goddamn town. And ain't nobody fucking with me. And you about to find that out. So you get your fucking legal beagles and you let them know Mopwack Law and Company is in town.
Cause when I go to court, I'm gonna need your SSI check. I need it.
And that's snitching. Pardon me, he's trying to snitch, but he don't got all the details. My client isn't on SSI. My client makes way too much money to be on SSI. So while this, I ain't even gonna say it. While this motherfucker over here talking about we need to see the SSI check, you slick, you dry snitching, but you lie snitching. But don't worry, we're gonna take that money that you should have used to get that fucking tooth pushed back up in there with the rest of them, and we're gonna use that shit to put some motherfucking accessories on Smack new bike.
I need it for 5 summers.
Hey, that tooth is nasty. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That motherfucker is out of pocket, like literally. That motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker.
I need it.
For a motherfucker to get money, man, that is ridiculous.
Well, I ain't look at your little videos that you did, but I want to look.
That motherfucker stepped. Hey, that mother. It's Easter Sunday in his mouth, and the little tooth is doing his Easter speech. He step up there.
Got him right now, though, man. I want to look at these little videos that you did right now, and we can react to them. See what's up with you, bruh. But you're losing your mind. You lost your mind. You lost your mind, especially messing with me, man. It's over with for you, young man. Look at this nigga, man. He don't want
Hey, we heard enough. You've been slandering my client. You slandered my client enough. And I just want you to know that we gonna see you in court, buddy. You got that? We're gonna see you in fucking court, buddy. And when we get there, I might wear your ass out in the fucking hallway. Cause I don't, maybe just to get that tooth back in alignment, but fuck you, man. You got my client fucked up. We not going for this shit. I promise you. And on that note, man, I can't take no more of this shit, man. The disrespect is egregious and it's entirely unacceptable. And with that being said, we're gonna deal with that in court. Now, oh, so much shit. Where do I start? Oh, the internet smoke. Pun and viral waiting, but we gonna get there Monday. We ain't gonna we won't deal with that right now. We can only deal with what has happened. All right. Now I want to let my client speak. Now, we did approve this. We told him I didn't want him putting out no statements and shit like that. But I told him if he was, just keep it light. And he was able to do that. This is what my client had to say.
But we got to go through the courts to get this settled. Because I see me and you can't come to a neutral agreement. You know what I mean? I see that now, so. And I see you got that nigga, that whole ass nigga Jack too. And Jack, you want to get involved?
Oh yeah, Jack, I need your email. I've been trying to get in contact with you as well. You in it too. You was grinning and you in it. We just there's a couple working some things out, but you getting served as well, Jack. We want the boys' house. Keep the boys. We want the boys' house and all the fucking equipment in it. And we're gonna get it. And I'm also suing for the Rolodex. We want all your contacts as well.
I called you and tried to talk to you. You tried to act stubborn. I don't know. I don't got no paperwork. I ain't got this. I ain't got that.
Oh, you ain't got the paperwork, huh? Yeah, right. Okay. Well, what you didn't know was Mopwack Law and Company already had the paperwork. We just wanted to see what your hand was going to do, and that told us a whole lot. You in it, my boy. The whole backonfigg is going down. Jack, Heather, Terrell, that little punk-ass dog of y'all's, everybody's going down. I mean it. And I love you, G. Rico, you probably should stay out of this. We probably gonna need some royalties off any music that you do with any of the motherfucking artists that you selected off the off my client's stream when y'all was doing that shit a couple weeks ago, that little 3-day music shit. My client want royalties. He wants a percentage. Yeah. And anybody that was on there, if you get some new, if you was on the music stream for them 3 days and your views went up and you get some, you owe my client money if you made a profit since then because of that situation. I'm just letting y'all know, and we coming for all of it.
Aren't you peanut head ass nigga? Now you involve yourself in it. So it's cool though. You know what I mean? I can't come from Jack. He ain't got no money. Nigga Jack ain't got no money.
Bro.
Can't come from him.
Bro. Got niggas buying them cars and shit.
Heather over there whooping him across the head for free. You know what I mean? That's supposed to be her manager. She beating him over there.
Yep. You can change your tone now, Jack, and I'll represent you. We'll add you on this motherfucker. We can get some class action shit going on. Cause I remember they was calling you gay. I remember they said they was putting they was besmirching your name as well. And you ain't got to stand for that shit. We can get all that shit taken care of. Don't you worry about nothing. But as long as you over there on that side, Jack, you are in hot water, and it's only getting hotter. You did? Cause me and my client, we not bullshit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want me to get disposed, and she whooping him. She whooping him over the head, but I ain't gonna even get to that, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get to that, but just know she whooping him over the head. He just, yes, Heather, no, Heather. BOF needs smack.
You got that right. BOF ain't shit without smack.
Can't tell. He act like he can do all this himself. But I guarantee you, BOF will never be the same without me. I guarantee you. Promise you. Promise you.
Well, here's the thing, Smack. There is no BOF without you. You are BOF, and that's what we're going to prove in court. That's what's going to get litigated in court. And like I say, this is where I told my client, go ahead. He had to, but be brief. Don't overdo it. Don't put me in a situation where it's hard for me to represent you. And he said he agreed, and like I say, he stepped up a couple bounds here, but for the most part, we good.
Yeah. Promise you, BOF. Yeah, it won't be the same without me.
Ain't gonna be no backonfigg without you. They're gonna have to call that shit something else. A. B. They gonna have to operate out that fucking backpack, out that area backpack. And here's the thing, Smack. Unless you say to me, you know what? Backonfigg paid for that backpack. The money of the profits paid for that. And we could potentially pursue you getting the backpack as well. We can do fucking IRL. We do all this shit, whatever you want to do.
And that's just the bottom line.
Cause Smack said so.
I'm gonna keep it clean. It won't be the same without me, man. But shout out to everybody that really, really rock with me. So.
They're gonna have to call it the T-Real and Heather show, or whatever the fuck that bullshit is that they do on their own time. But in due time, motherfuckers gonna find out. Now, let me say this. Give me some smooth music while I say this shit. Now, it's worth noting that Smack made all this shit, man. Heather, Terrell, they rolled Smack's coattail. They came with the money. That's true. But don't get it confused, man. Smack ain't no low budget nigga, man, like they try to purport to y'all. And that was all narrative shaping and shifting from back then. They were always coming towards this day. And again, this is what we'll litigate out in court, but there is no backonfigg without smack. Without smack, you just got two motherfuckers with some money looking stupid on the screen. And that's just what it's gonna be. Maybe they, you know what? Let me be quiet, because I don't know. We're gonna see where this goes. Yeah. But we back. I just wanted to get that off my chest one time.
For me, man, it's much love and respect, man. Like I said, this shit don't stop, though. Shit do not stop. My train will keep on going. Believe that. Believe that. Get them likes up. See, I run them likes up, man. Run them up, man.
And see, I'll say this. They've withheld the contact information, like the login information. Schmack, as a part owner, has been denied access to the building, as you heard T-Rail say earlier. Again, he's been denied the login credentials so that he can get himself, at least in the narrative, to have the same visibility as T-Rail. But that would, as we see, undermine the tactics that T-Rail and Heather were implementing to get the exact desired result of theirs that we're seeing. But what they didn't know was that Mopwack did have competent and qualified representatives. And that will be shown. And we're gonna get off of this. Look, let's go over this cease and desist that we sent. Mopwack Law and Company, 1201 Rosecrans Avenue, Suite 400, Compton, California, 90222. We deliver this via email and personal service. Now, please be advised that the undersigned firm represents Smack, hereinafter client, a part owner of the business commonly associated with the mark name Smack, the company. This letter serves as a formal notice and demand that you immediately cease and desist from the engagement in the conduct described below. It has come to our client's attention that following his recent resignation, termination from the company, you have engaged in or are reasonably believed to be planning to engage in one or more of the following actions: accessing, using, copying, or transmitting company property, records, documents, or electronic accounts, including but not limited to emails, cloud storage, proprietary files, login credentials, financial records, customer lists, and internal communications without authorization. Representing yourself as an authority to act on behalf of the company or to bind the company in any manner. Using the company's trade name, logos, trademarks, or branding in any public or private communications. Disclosing, publishing, or otherwise disseminating confidential, proprietary, or trade secret information belonging to the company or its owners. Contacting, soliciting, or attempting to solicit the company's clients, vendors, contractors, or employees for purposes that interfere with the company's business relationships, and or making false, defamatory, disparaging statements concerning the company, its owners, officers, or employers. The above actions, if continued, may constitute breaches of your obligation to the company, expressed or implied, misappropriation or proprietary or confidential information, interference within the business relations, and other civil violations. Our client reserves all rights and remedies available under law and equity, including injunctive relief, damages, and the recovery of attorney fees and costs. That's me, y'all. I'm coming for that ass, and we charging a premium because I know you got it. But let's go. We got it's 2 pages on this document. Accordingly, you are hereby demanded to the following no later than 7 calendar days from the date of this letter. Immediately cease and desist all of the all of the conduct described above and any other acts that could harm or interfere with the company or our client's interests. Immediately return to the company all company property in possession or control, including laptops, mobile devices, documents, access cards, keys, and any other physical items. Permanently refrain from accessing, using, copying, or retaining any company electronics, files, records, or accounts, and delete or permanently destroy any unauthorized copies of such material in your possession, other than where legal preservation obligations apply. Immediately cease any use of the company's name, logo, trademarks, trade dress, or any confusingly similar marks, and immediately discontinue any representations that you are authorized to act for or represent the company. You not backonfigg no more, T-Real. Get the fuck out my client's office. You don't belong there no more. Provide written confirmation under penalty of perjury that you have complied with the foregoing demands, and identify all company property returned or destroyed and the accounts, devices to which you had access, confirmation that those such accesses has been terminated. If you fail to comply with these demands within 7 days, and we was being real lenient. I wanted to give them 24 hours. I really wanted to do 12 hours, but Smack said, let them breathe. I said, they ain't letting you breathe. But whatever. Our client will take all appropriate, and I fucking sure am, all appropriate legal steps to protect his interests without further notice, including seeking injunctive relief and monetary damages. Nothing in this letter is intended to be, nor should it be construed as an exhaustive statement of our client's rights or remedies, and all such rights and remedies are expressly reserved. We strongly advise you to treat this correspondence with the seriousness it deserves. Should you have any explanation you wish to provide or believe you hold documentation supporting your conduct, you may forward that information in writing to the undersigned, provided that any such disclosures does not itself include or further disclose confidential company materials. So I say all that to say, stop playing with my client. Speedboat, what it do? Yeah, we not bullshitting. We want everything. We want the dog. We want the cars. We want the warehouse. We want the mics. We want the computers. We want the sets. We need it all. And that's just where we at with it, y'all. And it's real. It's going down. And that's just what it is on that. And with that being said, we're going to close that chapter for right now. We're going to set that where it needs to be, because we need to go. We got to deal with Butcher Bear Brown now. Butcher Bear Brown has, as we said earlier, the rise and fall of Butcher Bear Brown has been significant and considerable. A couple weeks ago, Nojumper sat up there and did their little all-day stream where they ran a little scam to find new workers or whatever the fuck it was. That's a whole different thing. But in any event, Flacco nigga called Flacco out, and Flacco and Captain Save-A-Ho, Butcher Bear Brown, come to Flacco's defense. It's like, you want to get down with me? And motherfucker said, yeah. You want to get down with me? Then yeah. We all seen how that played out. Boy got put on his pockets. Actually, it's gonna be too far back. I ain't gonna do that. Y'all seen it. Ain't no way you ain't seen it. If you ain't seen it, go find it and look at it. Since then, motherfucker like, oh yeah, you got put on your pockets, and everybody but me was still giving them some kind of respect, like oh, it's all good, ain't no big deal, you know what I mean? Everybody lose, whatever, you slipped, all that shit. But then point and shoot dropped a diss track on him, It went crazy. My boy pulled all the receipts, all the facts, and lined them up perfectly to where you could see he basically he came undone, if you will. The motherfucker's not no skilled fighter. He's not no world class gold medal athlete. Ain't none of that shit. It's nigga that used to play football that worked at a goddamn grocery store. Hey, and with that, man, we actually got a clip of some of his one of his tournaments. We gonna check that shit out too. I ain't gonna lie. As this shit's moving along, I'm starting to get this idea that motherfuckers be they know motherfuckers be bullshit, and then they'll kind of hide it or try to make sure it don't come to the light till they ready for it. Cause ain't no way, like within 2 weeks, I think it's been 2 weeks, but within 2 weeks of Brandon Bucci Bear Brown's bullshit, him getting faded and all that, the whole shit's come undone. In that short period of time, it gets exposed that, oh, this nigga never competed. He wasn't fighting in real leagues. He wasn't. It's just a laundry list of shit to invalidate everything that he used as his claim as a tough guy. And yeah, man, it all came undone. And now you got the coaches calling them out. You got other fighters calling them out. And yeah, it's looking bad for my boy. But Bucci, bro, how he's dealing with it is not the way how you would think. Or if you're familiar with Bucci Bear Brown's content prior to the last 2 weeks, you would think that if he was ever flustered or not flustered, if he was ever put in a pressing situation, that he would be a calm, reserved individual. But you know what I realized? We'll get there. That ain't the case. In those tenser situations that we had seen, a motherfucker was seeming calm and collected, but it was, as I'm realizing, it wasn't because he just had so much composure. But that nigga was scared. I might have had that motherfucker scared. And the only reason I say that shit, because from what I see, man, only fights or martial arts this motherfucker been doing anything with was kids and old people. Yeah, man. But we'll get there. So first, you had the War Chief. Now, I've heard that name before. I am familiar with not entire. I don't know who Chris Cooley is, like down to the T, but I've heard the name before. Definitely heard the name War Chief before, and he called him out. That was the first martial artist to actually say, well, that's stolen valor, and I'm on that, because he actually knows him, trained with him, and all that shit. But we're gonna get there too. Matter of fact, let me stop talking and let's let them do some of this. Whack 100. He gonna always try to find a way to put himself in some shit too. But ain't nobody thinking, hey, you know what? We're gonna put a pin in you, Brandon. We're gonna put a pin in you right there. Because Whack, Pun pressed the shit out of Whack. Now he ain't press him, but he gang banged on him like a motherfucker. He was set tripping on him. Let's go.
The ride down on Desto, but you turning down Brandon face.
Let me say something, cuz. Let me say something.
That's what they saying, bro.
Listen, hold on. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead. I will smash Desto. I'll smash Adam. I'll smash anybody up in that motherfucker, nigga. Shout out to Desto.
Anybody up in that motherfucker, nigga. And he called him cuz first, if y'all ain't hear that. And I say that to say, I fucked the video up if I try to go find it now, but there's countless accounts of this motherfucker on Clubhouse or on YouTube or whatever, and somebody done cussed him and he go berserk, checking the situation and all that shit. It's just, hey, yep,
That's my nigga.
Yo.
Now listen, I be keeping in contact with niggas, cuz. I would smash any nigga up in that no jumper office, nigga.
Any nigga up in that no jumper office. Now, usually whack a match energy. In these situations, whack tends to match energy. Yeah, whack tends to match energy, but it is oh shit, I lost it. But for whatever reason, he ain't got that energy for porn. Now, I will say whack, I don't like whack, but whack is a methodical motherfucker, and he will play like it's all good to let you think that it's all good, so he got you in a situation you find out that it ain't. But I don't see that just on the with the pretense or the pretext that in any other situation he ain't going for none of that. He pressing shit, and you ain't finna cuz him. You ain't finna talk about I'm at no jumper. Matter of fact, when the whole shit with the whole the pretense of this whole call was that shit, I'm from no jumper. That's why you even calling in the first place. And nigga letting it be known, man. We'll smash that whole shit, and if you think you won't, we can we can beat up right now. And I love that kind of energy.
Down on Desto, but you turn it down when it fake.
Let me say something, cuz. Let me say something.
That's what
I will smash.
bro.
Listen. Hold on. Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
I will smash Desto. I'll smash Adam. I'll smash anybody up in that motherfucker, nigga.
Shout out to Desto. That's my nigga.
Yo.
Now listen, I be keeping in contact with niggas, cuz. I will smash any nigga up in that no jumper office, nigga. Swear to God.
Listen to me.
Hey, matter of fact, call them niggas, tell cuz.
He ain't even let whack talk. he really. So you can't call this a mark. By the internet's terminology, you could say this is a mark out, but I wouldn't say that on my platform. This is a mark out or shit like that. But porn is definitely. This is not the energy that whack usually would maintain in these type of situations. Let's put it that way.
Can meet us right now, 15 minutes, nigga.
I'm 50 call my
15 minutes, nigga. We'll pull up right now. If y'all
now
serious,
you know you. Now I don't want you taking no
if y'all
knee.
serious, whack. Hey, whack. Y'all serious?
Look, whack trying to. Damn. I don't want you taking no knee. He ain't. Damn. He really coded his language up to try to say something back. He tried to say Pug got bad knees and some shit like that. But I just know I pay attention to the energy, and the energy that he has don't match the energy that he usually has when anybody talking to him like that. Like, I've heard it. And maybe what we'll do is when I clip this section out for another video, I'll add in the clip. I'll go find that clip and I'll put that in for the playback.
Hold on.
Don't be taking no knee on us, my nigga.
Oh, God.
Taking a knee,
Hold
nigga.
on.
If y'all serious, let's do it right now. 15 minutes,
Hey, let me
nigga.
tell you.
If y'all serious, let's do it right now. If y'all. That's why I fuck with Pug, man.
Line them up. Let me
Fine. Wow, Brandon really want to get out for
Whack.
sure.
I don't give a fuck about what Cuz talking about. He's
Nah,
talking about some
Cuz,
dojo
you
shit.
know what they call
Nigga, I'm a low,
dojo.
nigga. I'm a low,
Brandon.
That's what you telling the Pyro. I'm a low. And look, I'm not saying that to try to make it no gangbang. I only say that because I don't take, like most people, I don't I take wax Pyro and with a grain of salt. It's 2025. The 90s was a entirely different time. Things was raw. Things was real then. I'm not trying to understate that or undermine that at all. But times change and people can change. And then even with that, motherfucker, you ain't. Let's see, that's why I can't speak to. I know he shot a man in the face with a pellet gun when he was gang banging by that time, and he was walking around with pellet guns instead of real guns, and he shot a man up in the face, and he went to prison for that shit. I say all that to say I don't know what a motherfucker was like when they was when they was young, when they was acting and shit like that. But what I can say is, in 2025, hell no, hell the fuck no. I don't take that shit serious just because the police shit. We know you the police, and I just don't see any world where. Well, no, I ain't gotta say that. I know they want you just gotta show up till you get your put off. But what old man is gonna show up to get put off a game? You know what I mean? There's not oxymorons, but it's shit that just entangles itself. But fundamentally, it ain't about shit. Fundamentally, at the base of it, Wax a hoe. He has enough money to make it seem like he got more money, and he uses that to establish and try to hold influence over motherfuckers that buy into that, as we've seen with in times past. But we out there. Let's go.
Go to the dojo. He don't want to get down with the homie. He don't want to go to the dojo. He don't want to get down with the homie.
I'm a loke in real life, nigga.
Brandon is
That nigga's an internet loke.
hardcore.
He's
Y'all
an
niggas
internet
is
loke.
internet lokes or whatever the fuck. He not loke. Look, Wack ain't even corrected him, telling him I'm not a loke. He ain't saying who is y'all. He ain't doing none of that shit. But after this, I'm gonna show y'all what he did.
Nobody know cuz. Everybody know me in real life. Everybody know what I do in real life,
Brandon
nigga.
Hong Kong Pooey, the number one superstar, my nigga.
All right.
Nigga, what you mean?
Hey, listen. Let me say something real quick, man. Let me say
Nigga, Brandon already.
Now look, Rick Rock is Wack's spy. I don't give a fuck what anybody's trying to say. Rick Rock is a constituent of Wax for sure. And I know that he's over there as a sleeper cell. Kinda. Or it's more so like Wack sent him over there, or Wack like let me put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised if Wack had something to do with him being over there. Not it being of him telling AD to let him come, but somebody put it in his ear to come over there and get involved. Now I could be entirely wrong because this is a moment and it was something to get in on, especially if you was mentioning motherfuckers say, yeah, come on over here, let's do it. I could see that, but I also could see where a motherfucker like Wack would be doing what he do to make shit the what they call the conniving, the trickery and deceit shit. But even with that, the only reason I said that shit because now Rick Rock trying to get in there and smooth that shit out because you see we all heard what the fuck we just heard.
Said you out of. Brandon said this.
Nigga ain't
You
even
out of
listening
shape.
to you know.
Hold on, Brandon said you out of shape, nigga.
I love Wax.
That's what he said. Nigga.
He ain't even try to hear what you're talking about no more. Nigga walked out. Nigga said he got
Hey,
it.
real life, nigga.
we going up to the dojo, man.
In real
We
life.
going to the dojo.
All right, y'all.
Hey, tell that nigga you sit next to. Stop.
Hey, so let me ask.
Don't duck the
I got three
fade.
Compton
Don't
niggas
duck
right
the
there.
fade. On the set.
Nah, let me put you niggas in the hot seat.
No,
Let me
no.
put y'all in the hot seat.
You gonna have some
Brandon's
you gonna
content.
have some Lantana niggas, some nutty black
Brandon's
niggas,
content,
and some Southside niggas right there.
Brandon's content, nigga.
Hold up.
That's a combo right there. What's Snoop say? Now you know you in trouble.
Hold up.
Nigga, y'all can't fuck with Big Lush. Nigga, Lush gonna pull up, nigga, West Hollywood.
Nigga said Big Lush.
Shit, nigga, I sleep.
Lush pulling up, nigga. Lush one.
Hey, we out there. Hold on. I want to show y'all. Maybe this why Wack.
Hey, listen. Does
No,
Brandon know that
no.
porn is about? Porn got to be 6'4"?
He like 6'4", 6'5".
6'5".
6'4", 6'5" with a reach. The nigga reach.
Now for reference, Wack is 5'6". So Pun 6'5" and Wack 5'6", and yeah, like I said, maybe that might paint a little more picture. But just see how you dick riding the motherfucker. That might paint a little more picture of why motherfucker was turned down on that last clip we was looking at.
Just great, dude. Brandon not understand that he beat in
Anger
8.
issues.
Hey, man.
Seven
He
of
really
them.
got anger issues.
With anger issues.
Man, Brandon gonna be. How old is Brandon? 36.
It don't even matter. I'm a whoop
Something like
No,
that.
how old? He a youngster, right?
I mean, you know, hey, look, bro.
No,
I don't know.
I
I don't
think-
really
Brandon,
know
I'm
much
warning you. I will whoop your fucking feet,
I'm
nigga.
36. He got to be.
Swear to
on
God,
your
no
league.
internet shit. I will whoop your feet, cuz.
Nah, he got to see Mike first. He got to see Mike first. He can't.
Yeah, he got to run it back.
Look, Mike is a player. He keep it player. I'm aggressive.
Hey,
man.
listen, Mike hit that nigga with them. Hey, yo. Y'all remember our old Nintendo Mike Tyson? Body blow.
Hey,
Hit that nigga.
hey,
We out there because I ain't with the motherfucking kumbaya shit. Vireway not claiming Brandon.
Don't play. Hold on. Y'all know outside of nojumper, Brandon part of the viral way. Nephew them over there.
No, Byron fired that nigga.
Oh, okay. I thought that was AD hangs up on Whack. Yeah, let's get that one too.
Bitch, you
Hang up on that nigga. I know he about to say. I know what he about to say. Somebody come to no jumper. Hang up on him. It's over. It's over.
Yep, it's over. And it was yeah. What chief? What chief? Get it off your chest. Called him a strip mall sensei.
Community, hey, y'all ready for some fucking destruction? Cause I'm tired of this fat nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this nigga, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna say this 100% from where I stand as a black dude, born and raised in California.
Keep it going.
Fat, black, greasy niggas like this, bro.
Yeah, fuck up.
Brandon is a fake black belt. He a strip mall sensei. He pays some white dudes to fucking sit there and regurgitate MAGA facts like a good boy, so they give him his belts. His coaches think he's a joke. He's a joke from San Diego, a toss to California. These tournaments that he does.
Wait. He ain't from San Diego, sir.
No, he trains out there.
Whoa. That's some news you can use, I suppose, huh?
He trains out there with Manolo El Huracan. No, I'm not. Kyle,
Real quick, y'all. It's two ways that shit work out to where you be in your 30s, 40s, and you find yourself built like Brandon is built, and being an elite martial artist. That only happens if you've been training all your life type shit, all your life. And you mastered a lot of shit, like you like 8 years in by the time you 18 type shit. I'm talking about, and you done mastered all the shit. You did all the shit you gonna do by the time, you know what I mean? By 28, you damn near, you like I say, you 20 years into the game by the 20, shit like that. And at that point, you becoming a coach or some shit. You're not really a fighter or no shit no more. You more of a coach or some shit like that. That's the only world where it would make sense for some and it's still the discipline whatever, man, but that's the only kind of context where it would make sense, where a motherfucker who's supposed to be this world-class jiu-jitsu motherfucker, gold medals and all this type of shit, but you built like that at your age. It's the only way you can justify that shit. To find out that this was after your this was after football, this is after your college football career and all that shit. Now you go get into jiu-jitsu. So with that, and motherfuckers graduate around 22, 23, some shit like that. You can't have no more than 10 years. Whatever, man. Let's go. This motherfucker's a fraud.
I was born in El Cajon. I'm born in El Cajon. I was raised in San Diego.
Okay, yeah.
I know him.
Okay.
I know his people. He tried to come out there and run it like he was some D1 athlete. Come to find out, he was just some fat nigga from the grocery store.
Ooh.
They made fun of him. He paid for his belts. What they do is you be a good boy, right? And you pay your $1,500 and you show up on the weekends and you bow to your sensei on Saturday.
Damn.
And after 7 years, he might give you a belt if you a good little monkey boy. We don't play that shit, man.
He was a strip mall sensei.
And then
McDojo. Come down to the McDojo. All right. Say my boy trains at McDojos at a goddamn fast food jiu-jitsu shop. So I'm gonna tell y'all where he nah, he gonna do it. They got I heard they got a dojo in the back of the Louis Burgers in Long Beach, and that's where he trained.
In the fact that he's go ahead.
Do you think an average guy like me should be knocking a black belt around on slipping out his shoes twice? Is that a
Hell
thing?
no. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's a credit to your grit that you actually have martial knowledge. I seen watching the footage that you fought before, brother. You squab. You've lined it up.
No,
you said fuck it.
Streets, not in no dojo.
No, I'm talking about when he lost his shoe.
Oh, right.
The nigga that beat him up when he lost his shoe was just a regular nigga, bro. And it was with bodies. Brandon doesn't got no footwork, no head movement, no hand placement. There's
No. I fuck around with her for a little bit. I ain't never in my life trained jiu-jitsu. Never trained jiu-jitsu, never trained wrestling. I'm not fucking with that shit. If you grab me, the clinches. If you wrestle, let's put it this way: if you wrestle me, or you try to jiu-jitsu me, some shit like that, it's gonna go left fast. Now we ain't and that could be unfair because what I train in, motherfucker probably can't stand with me. But let me back all this up. I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm gonna let this shit play for a second while I kind of figure it out.
There's nothing there that shows world class anything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I trained Muay Thai for a few years, quite a few years. And the balance, like what you learn first is stability, balance. You know what I mean? Those are like the core aspects and shit. I mean, you don't get me wrong. You gonna striking is the main deal, but you're going to stability and stance and balance and all that type of shit. Those are core fundamentals before you even start throwing strikes. Because if you don't got no stability and you ain't got no balance, the first strike will knock you out. You going down off the first strike, motherfucker, and not even because the motherfucker is concussing you or no shit like that, but motherfucker just the way you maneuver body weight and shit, motherfucker. If you don't know how to stand, that's why it's important, especially in martial arts, that stability and balance and shit is taught early. You know what I mean? Before you even go into offense, you know what I mean? Any of that shit. You know what I mean? These are important criterias. And for a motherfucker to be missing that shit, it's just, and you a black belt? And I want my money back. Now, you agreed, you signed up and all that shit, and you paid your money, but man, I'll be going back like with the video, like, man, look what happened to me. Look what happened to me. But with that, it was also I did see what a motherfucker was like. He could have went and did it the real way and took the actual training to become a black belt, not a black belt, but a skilled jiu-jitsu artist. But he wanted to go the fast track way. He wanted to go the pay way. But y'all heard that shit, man. The man's a goofy. He's a goofy and excuse me. And it competes in the special
in the competitions, like being
let me break that. Oh yeah, y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for this? This is the coldest part. This is the coldest part of his grift. That shit's called SSIJJF. It's a sport intermediate jiu-jitsu federation. It's for old people, disabled people, women, and kids.
How about that? How the fuck about that? This nigga been training jiu-jitsu at Planet Fitness. Now he walk. Ain't no motherfucking way, dog. Ain't no way. This who been up here playing with, this who been up here telling y'all, spooking motherfuckers. Like I say, Almighty Suspect convinced that he was a weapon. Boy almost got a new felony fucking around with a motherfucker because you think he a felony and this all talk. This motherfucker really just boot your back around. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe something less, but definitely nothing more.
Come on, bro.
It's for and then it's the Special Olympics. You over here threatening niggas and you got a gold medal at the Special Olympics? No! I didn't give 30 years of my life for this.
Nah, I feel him on that. Anybody that's up there train GT, what it do? Anybody sit up there and then train for a consistent amount of time, took, you know what I mean, and then bled and sweat for this shit, then fractured bones for this shit, then, you know what I mean, really invested time, energy, and intent into this shit for a considerable amount of time, and a motherfucker who is a McDojo artist around here don't fit the bill in no capacity, and out here talking about how he a world champion, a gold medal, all this type of shit. Yeah, that'll make anybody who actually does that shit. It's gonna make them laugh. It's definitely gonna make them laugh. But if that motherfucker starts getting notoriety, or he starts getting some fame, or people start fucking with him, and all of these type of things, but under the pretense that he's this high level martial artist and shit. Well, yeah. Nigga, hell no. No, the fuck he's not. That'll make anybody like, man, when I see him, I'm just gonna choke him the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because you out here playing. Yeah. That's, I think we can end it there on Brandon, man. Brandon, he got his medals from a McDojo. Well, no, that's not where we're gonna end it. We gotta watch one of these, and we do have it. It's not here though. I want to say it was on Don't Panic page. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. Now no damn, I seen this shit this morning. I know it's a video of it. Oh yeah, and Pun and Viral Way, Mr. Viral, they've been selling tickets for Monday's show. I fuck with it. I guess man, we gotta find out. Y'all just bear with me. We gonna find this motherfucker. It was maybe when it was on. We taking the channel too. We want the channel as well. Everything must go. We want it all. Rightfully so. That ain't it. We gonna find it. It was rolling his big ass. Or it wasn't even now. It wasn't shit going on. It was just some, what the fuck is this bullshit? Damn, don't tell me I ain't gonna be able to find it. I could have sworn it was on Don't Panic page. Alright, we're gonna check Yaz's page. Oh, I think maybe it was on. Man, who the fuck page was that shit on? Because I definitely just seen this shit. Okay. No. Ain't that about a bitch? Now motherfucker, was it on Speedboat page? Maybe it was on Speedboat shit. Nope.
Point and shoot. Great question.
And so this Brazilian jiu-jitsu
that's just the clip. 1 second, y'all. Maybe it was on Keyboard Warrior page. All right, I can't find it. But what I can say is I definitely seen his big ass getting rolled up and down the fucking or just looking stupid, looking a fucking fool. We're gonna run down this motherfucker. Maybe it's here.
They told me they don't hire black people. They told me they don't hire black people.
Yeah. And maybe, you know what? Fuck it. We can't find it. I don't see it. My daughter back there kicking up a motherfucking noise and shit. Nah. Fuck it. We out of that, man. We approaching the end of the show, man. If you fucked with it, like the video, subscribe if you ain't subscribed already, and yeah, it's the mob, not the wop.